Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christianology family? So we have Ana Navarro is mad at Trump for whatever Trump and Stormy Daniels had in the past, and we're just gonna react to it. It's a CNN video, and we're just gonna react to it. We're just gonna break it down. If you guys enjoyed the video, kindly hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Let's get straight to it.
I have to know that your response to that, because obviously, what Stormy Daniels does for a living doesn't translate to the fact that she should just be comfortable with seeing a half-dressed man anywhere she goes.
Well, look, first of all, I would really like to nominate Joey Jackson for dramatic reading. I think he deserves a Tony nomination. I'm going to work on that.
Done.
But as to your question, Caitlin, look, I think the reason that she felt lightheaded, I think the reason she had that reaction, first, let's remember that this is a woman in her 20s. Yes, she does what she does. But when you see a man in his underwear...
She does sex work. Her job is to see penises all day, every week. That is a job. That's a sex worker. That is a prostitute. Even if it's an online prostitute, she's still sleeping with men to make those videos. So that's still a prostitute. Exchange for money for sexual services is prostitution. Porn stuff is prostitution. Even though there's no pimp, you are the pimp. You're pimping your own self.
Where you thought you were going there for dinner, and all of a sudden he's sitting in a bed in his underwear. That's telling you what the expectation from him of what should come next is. Obviously, sex. And so I think it's a pretty big deal for her to process as she's reacting to what she's seeing. So, to me, it's a very credible reaction.
And not just any man.
And I'll tell you this, and I suspect
at the height of his celebrity,
for a lot of women who've dealt with sexual harassment, who've dealt with men doing power plays on...
Lady, stop it. Like, a billionaire called you to his hotel after he found out what type of profession you do. Obviously, he liked what you did on camera. You was a sex worker. You was a prostitute. You was a porn star, prostitute, whatever it is. That's what you did. So he got an interest in that. He was like, oh, let me use my lust. I'm lusting. This woman looks good, whatever it is. So then he hits you up. He gets a way to contact you. Then he contacts you, and then you agree to meet this man. And then you drove to his hotel at midnight. Midnight. You drove to a man that you don't know. Hotel at midnight. At midnight. It's a saying. There's nothing open at midnight but some legs. The only thing open on midnight, at midnight, it's some legs. It's some legs. That's the only thing open at midnight. And nothing happens. The devil works at midnight. That's what it's saying. The devil works at midnight. That's what they say. The devil works at midnight. So to be honest, I don't think Donald Trump was in the wrong. I think this woman knew what she was getting into. A sex worker, come on, you're a sex worker, bro. Like, any woman that chooses to do that line of work is it's not a woman, in my opinion. It's someone that has no respect for herself, no self-respect, no self-worth, and is demon possessed, in my opinion. Anybody who could stoop that low to harm themselves for a little bit of change and some notoriety is someone whose self-esteem is very low. Your self-esteem is very low because you have allowed yourself to be possessed by a demon. The demon is going to break your self-esteem very low so it could conquer you. Once it conquers you, you have no control over your well-being. You have no control over your life until you give your life to Christ. When you give your life to Christ, he takes all that demons out of you and then gives you a new life. But if you don't accept Jesus Christ, those demons, anything you do on this earth, can't get rid of those demons. They can't get rid of those demons. The only thing that can get rid of those demons is Jesus Christ. So if you allow yourself to get possessed by a demon, that's on you. That's on you. You open your life up for this. Drugs, whatever it is, different partners, worshiping Satan. She says on the video I did yesterday that she's seen ghosts. She's seen demons. She has allowed demons to be around her. She used to date a boyfriend, or I don't know if it's current boyfriend, but she used to date a man that was also doing that satanic rituals and stuff like that. So a woman that's surrounding herself around satanic rituals, what type of woman do you think this woman is? You think this woman is the type of woman to be pure, to be chaste, to tell a man, no, I'm not coming to your hotel at 12, midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. I'm not coming to your hotel. I don't know you. You're not my husband or you're not my boyfriend. I'm not coming to your hotel. Why do you want me at your hotel at 12? Unless you want one thing from me. It's not there for a conversation, especially with the career I do. Men don't want conversations with you. Men see you as one thing, a commodity, a sex commodity, because that's what you made yourself. The day you decided to do that and not change, that's the day you decided to sell yourself short of the blessings of God. You decided to take the devil's path for easy money. And when you took the devil's path for easy money, the world is going to treat you as that, because the world is being run by the devil. There's only very few Christians on this earth. There's billions and billions and billions and billions of people, but it's only a couple millions of Christians on this earth. That says 2/3 of the population will perish. It's in the Bible. I'm not really sure of the exact number, but I think it's there that half the world, or 2/3 or 3/3 of the world will perish, because most people will not change their life before they die. They will not accept Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior. So Stormy Daniels, this is not to bash you anything, but you have to get the story. And this is actually about Ana Navarro. I don't know why she's trying to defend a sex worker. Because she hates Trump so much, she's twisting all it is just to defend a sex worker, and it makes her look bad. I'm sure the comments of this on this video on CNN, I don't know, they probably turn up comments, so it's probably them who comments anyways. But defending someone that chose to give their body away for less than a few dollars doesn't respect her own self. And I don't know why you defend this type of woman, especially if you were a type of woman that didn't give herself away for such a low price. Is actually defending a woman that didn't want to be a woman, didn't want to struggle for a little bit, and then gradually climb up. They just wanted to get in that fast life, and they used their bodies to get into the fast life, and now they regret putting themselves in that situation because they didn't know any better. So Anna, you should have never supported this woman. You should never support this woman. I don't think you should badge this woman or like try to demean her, but you shouldn't go on public platforms and say that this woman is innocent when she's not. She was a grown woman. I don't know how old she was, but I think she said she was in her 20s. So if you're in the 20s, man, you're an adult. 22, 23, you probably live on your own. Or you about to live on your own. You moving out. 25, 26, you probably living on your own. So you don't say that this person's not an adult. That person was an adult, and that person chose to do whatever she did, and it is what it is. I'm not here to judge. I can't judge nobody, man. I'm a sinner like you, and Jesus saved me, so I can't judge you. I can't judge you. Jesus told us we are all not perfect. We all sin. We're all sinful. So I'm not gonna judge you, ma'am. But don't act like you are righteous. Don't act like you are an innocent woman. You chose to be a different type of person in this society. You chose to be in that type of industry that has no respect for women. They have no respect for women. They use you guys as tools. The way they treat you guys on set, of the things I've heard on sets, the things they do to women on set, the things women require to be on set, the drugs, the abuse, the false sense of confidence that they need or require to be able to act in these type of films. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And these managers make the boatload of this money. The owners of those sites make a boatload of the money that those women bring in because of their body. And they just get paid like a few thousand, and the managers get paid all the ad revenue, all the marketing, all the subscriptions, all the memberships. And sometimes the OnlyFans models, they don't even run their own account. They have other men that run their accounts, boyfriends, husbands that run their accounts. So please, woman, be careful with your bodies. Love Christ and have some self-respect. Have some self-respect. I know we men are not the best. We are not the best. We don't treat women, we don't treat the gift God has given us, which is women, the right way, because most of us have never seen them be treated the right way. Our parents didn't even teach us. Some people didn't even have parents. Some people didn't have two parents at home that loved each other enough to be a good example. And even though if they had two parents at home, they still struggled. They still didn't see what they needed to see to be a good spouse for the future, to be a good partner or spouse for their future partner. So yeah, that's my little piece to it, man. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm here to spread love like Jesus would. But Jesus came here also to give the truth, and the truth hurts. When you read Ecclesiastes in the Bible, that chapter is painful. It's going to check you for sure. It's going to check you. It's going to check you. And if your wrongdoings, everything is vanity. Vanity. I want to know how many times they use vanity in that passage or in that chapter or that book. This chapter is a chapter. It's 66 books, so I guess 66 on that book, Ecclesiastes. It's a great book, great book. It gives a lot of wisdom. I think Solomon wrote that book too, so bro, God gave him the wisdom. Proverbs, I think it comes after Proverbs, so it comes after Proverbs, so he gave you more wisdom after Proverbs, which is crazy, right? I'm done talking, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. I'll see you guys on the next one.